on, man. Because that's how proud he is. Yeah, and I think it's Isaiah 47. Isaiah 47. Yeah, this is always Jeremiah. But yeah, man, that's how proud this devil is, man. He don't think he's gonna get judged for any of this, you know. But then at the same time, you see what he's doing, so it gotta be some truth to it. What we saying? Otherwise, they if we was just crazy, why is there a media block?
Hey, well, if we crazy, then why do all the so-called rich? You don't even have to be elite of it. But if you are a rich or if you plugged in with the elite, why y'all got bunkers? Yeah. Then I'm gonna hit you with this. A lot of these Edomites that's stepping down from their CEO positions, and they saying like Bob Saget died. Yeah. No, a lot of these people just fading to black and going into the bunkers because they juiced in. So if you knew a judgment was gonna come to you, then why are you preparing for a judgment? Exactly. That's just like why would you put on 10 pair of pants if you ain't know you was gonna get an ass whooping? you know you're gonna get an ass whooping, so you're gonna go load up, right? That's real.
Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 8. Therefore, it's like verse 7. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves.
Yeah, the Lord is not going to allow wickedness just to reign forever, man. There's going to come a point in time where the Lord's it says, scripture say, he's going to awaken, he's going to hate their image, man. You know, this whole image that this devil is trying to establish on the planet Earth, that he's spreading that fornication everywhere, the Lord doesn't approve of that. You know, this is not the image that the Lord created. He's established his own image, man. But the Lord hates it, man. He's not going to allow this dude to keep doing it. Keep going.
Behold, the innocent and righteous blood cried unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually.
Yeah, man, the souls of the just complain continually. And that's a huge plus because the scriptures say that the prayers of the righteous pierces the clouds, man. Mm-hmm. You know? This is why we're supposed to give the Lord no rest. You know? And constantly just keep coming back out here, man. Keep fighting. Because although it may not seem like we're moving the needle, our record is being recorded on high, man. And it is doing something, man. When I first came in, it's a whole different atmosphere now, man. A whole different climate. And even when I thought it was going to be over when I first came in. It was like only 7 years ago. You know? I thought it was all over. But we still here. But look how much progress has been made now, man. Yeah. I mean, everything is all in place. I mean, we just waiting on what? They got the MOTP. They got all the technology. Talking about the chip. You know, they got all the technology right. They got the missiles right. The tensions is brewing. The economy is bullshit. Right. They almost about to censor the internet. They're going to try to censor the internet, man. All of this stuff is prophecies, man. And we right here. It can happen at any moment. Just like nobody knew 9/11 was going to just happen like that. No one knew COVID was going to happen. Yeah, nobody knew that. This shit just changed the way the whole world is ran, man. So just take a little, you know, at any moment, this shit can crash, all right? And then now they're going to implement this new currency, man.
Go ahead, bro, real quick. This is Revelation chapter 6, verse 9. And when he had opened the fifth seal, I saw under the altar the souls of them that were slain for the word of the Most High and for the testimony which they held. Verse 10, and they cried with a loud voice, saying, how long?
This is why the scripture say that the Lord has set forth the apostles last, man. Even as it was appointed to death, because they're going to want to kill us for our message, man. Oh, yeah. For what we saying. Yeah. Like, damn, it's good. That's how much they hate the truth. They hate the Lord, actually, man. Yeah. You know, they the main ones who refuse for the Lord to reign over them, man. You know?
Oh, Lord, holy and true, thou not judge and avenge our blood on them that dwell on the earth, and white robes were given unto every one of them, and it was said unto them that they should rest yet for a little season.
Oh, those white robes represents the pure righteousness of the scriptures. You know, being clothed in those white robes. And you got certain jakes when the Lord comes back, they're gonna be naked. meaning that the Lord is going to discover their sins and they're going to be placed out there. But those of the elect that did sin, the Lord is going to give them that righteousness to where our sins won't be plastered before the nations. Yeah, it eliminates the shame. So when Yahushua come back, those sins are going to be hid in Yahushua. Only the Lord is going to know your sins. Nobody, the world and the other nations are going to think that you never sinned before. You know, in the kingdom of heaven, they're going to think you're going to be pure. Because your sin, they ain't going to be able to say, yeah, we were back in America, y'all was fucking up too. You ain't going to know, nigga. Yep. You ain't going to know. Yeah, he going to blot it out. He going to take out the sins of Israel. Yep. Hey, because the Lord publicly shamed us in front of the nations. But now he's going to cover that shame up with the truth, with the scriptures, man. That's the white robes that the Lord said to put that on until further notice.
Yep. Until their fellow servants also and their brethren that should be killed as they were should be fulfilled.
Yeah, because there's a couple more brothers that's going to have to die for this word. You know, now you have men of the Lord during slavery. You know, even during Jim Crow, certain men of the Lord got put to death.
Even during these times.
Even during these times. You know, and even in the times to come, when the heat turn up, you know, certain brothers gonna have to drink of that cup. Because you gotta remember, we a body. You know, so the same afflictions that was accomplished in Yahushua must be accomplished within the whole body. So not everybody is gonna have to drink of the cup of death, but some of us are, so we can be a testimony, or the brothers that do can be a testimony to that affliction that Yahushua suffered. Okay? So it got to be accomplished in the whole body. Then some of us gonna suffer the betrayal that he felt when they was crying for Barabbas. Some of us gonna have to feel what he felt like to be, you know, on the run and having your enemies on you. You know, being hated by your own brethren. All the afflictions that Yahushua went through is gonna be accomplished within the whole body. So just because you hear that don't mean be afraid. That means that the same spirit that Yahushua, that the Lord had on Yahushua to drink that cup, he gonna put the same spirit on you. Right. If you have to go through that. Me personally, I don't believe a lot of brothers gonna have to go through that. Okay? Because of what the scriptures say. Some brothers already went through that.
That was the end of the thing.
Yeah. Some brothers already went through that, because you gotta remember that since when 70 AD happened, when they scattered the churches, a lot of the prophets, all the prophets got put to death and the churches got broken up. Even certain of the leaders of the churches that was back then, the church of Ephesus and Thyatira and Smyrna, Pergamos, a lot of the heads of those churches got put to death. And some of their men, you know. So in these times, the Lord is going to honor the faithful. Now you're going to have certain people that might just be straight up and down renegade warrior jakes that's ready for that, man. And they're going to be groomed and fashioned for it. But the servants of the Lord, the scripture said in 2nd Ezra, the 2nd chapter, as for my servants, I will require them from among thy number, and they shall not see hell. Okay? So Esau ain't going to be able to keep cleaning his hands with the bloods of the saints. You know? The Lord, hey, Yahushua went through it once. You know? He said only one time. You know? So the Lord is going to have it set up to where those that were set up for that cluster gonna drink of that cup. But hey, majority of the brothers gonna get protected. Because if that's the case, then it's gonna look to the world that the Lord's not with us. That's what it's gonna look like. Like, damn, they just chipping them Israelites down, man. The Lord ain't with them.
Because you gotta think people that are coming in, their faith is not gonna be on the level of the men of the Lord. So here it is. The Lord's not gonna have it where these people coming in and seeing just the whole government and the union of this thing is, you know, fall apart in front of their eyes. Because you gotta think, Revelation 7 says it's 12,000 from each tribe, and lo, that great multitude.
Yeah.
That great multitude ain't gonna have the same faith as some of these brothers back here to be like, okay, if that person dies, the Lord can. Who gonna raise the dead? Who gonna raise the dead? If you think about it, the person that's new to it and just heard, the Lord to do that.
Yeah. Who gonna lead them? Who gonna lead the people? So the Lord said, if I had not preserved the remnant, man. Okay. So when we read these scriptures, we gotta read it like with proper understanding. You know, Yahushua said there'll be some of you standing here that shall not taste of death. Okay, our hope is in life, is in preservation. Now we have to drink of that cup. Hey, so that's the greatest honor. That's the greatest honor. But then I hit you with this. But then the Lord he's still gonna help you in that. He's still gonna help you in that. So, hey, we really right to be honest. Hey, man, that's why the scriptures say, "Be not afraid of sudden fear." It's the flesh that like to provoke that fear because you just thinking about the unknown. You tormenting yourself with the unknown, like it tells you in the Bible. But really, technically speaking, Yahweh Shai gonna be with you through whatever the hell you gotta go through.
You know, can I read this real quick? This is John 11:25. And it says, and Yahweh Shai said unto her, I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. Believest thou this?
That's it. Get around that. Hey, so your faith. That's why faith is gonna be a big thing. And we talked about that last night. Your faith is gonna be your lifesaver, man. You know, you show that faith in moments of adversity. That's when the Lord gonna deliver you, man. Lack of faith, it can lead to your death. You know.
This is John 8. I'm getting straight to the point. John 8:51. This is how it shot. Verily, verily, I say unto you, if a man keep my saying, he shall never see death. Right? So, hey, there you go right there.
Sometimes.
Right. It didn't say if you just you know, do the bare. No, you keep the Lord saying. You believe in it, come out and teach. Because really, ultimately, even if the brothers do go back to the spirit world, you're still not going to see death. Because what did the Most High say about Yahweh Shai? He was the firstborn of many sons. So whatever Yahweh Shai, what he would be able to do, what was given to him, would be given to the brothers after him.
That's right.
So brothers passed.
Joint heirs.
Yeah, joint heirs. So if Yahweh Shai died and resurrected, a brother died and resurrected. Because he's not really dead.
He'd be raised up.
Yeah, he'd be raised up. Because really what? He's sleeping.
Yeah.
That's not death.
Yeah.
Okay? That's just temporary removal from this physical plane.
Yeah.
So you can all spirit energy don't die. It's always transition. Yeah.
We're not afraid of it. That's ultimately when the Yahweh Shai died and he came back, it showed us. That's why I did a video before called From Fear to Great Boldness. Remember, they was all afraid that when the Yahweh Shai died. You know, they was locked into they locked themselves into the homes. They was scared. But when he came back, you know, that's now majority or all of the disciples, they got put to death after that. You know? Because they wasn't afraid no more. Because they knew that it wasn't the end all be all. And it started with Yahweh Shai. He was the author and the finisher. And if you could get that scripture, then get that one.
All right, this is 1 Corinthians chapter 15 to 14. And if Hamashiach be not risen, then is our preaching vain, and your faith is also vain.
Yeah, if Hamashiach be not risen, then all the preaching that we doing is vain, man. And our faith is vain. But he has been risen. All right, the Lord actually still lives, man. And if you believe that, then you really shouldn't be afraid of death.
Con.
Because what is death really? You see? What are you doing? Back up.
I'm sorry.
You know? Real quick.
I keep raising.
Yeah. Exactly. You ever heard of that?
No, I was hoping for explanation. That's why you're the main speaker, like, you know.
Right.
If you could, you know.
No, yeah, no. 12 tribes of Israel consist of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Those are the original people of the Bible. Actually, the Bible is written by the Israelites. It's really a book for our people, you know? But it was used by Christianity pretty much in subjugating us. But the actual people of the Lord, the chosen people of the Lord, are the 12 tribes of Israel. And those are the ones that's going to be delivered from this current, this impending destruction.
So I was just, so you're saying you came from the 12 tribes of Israel, but you're following Christianity.
I didn't say I follow Christianity.
You mentioned
I said they use the Bible
in
Christianity to try to subjugate.
In terms of title, would you consider yourselves Christian?
The real
Or
Christians,
Israelite?
you know what the word Christian means?
I do not. Actually.
Right. The word Christ means anointed. So the word Christian means pretty much the anointed ones. So that if you ask me in that sense, yeah, we believe we are the anointed ones of the Lord. You know?
Do we follow the religion Christianity?
No. Right.
Because they don't follow the Bible.
Okay,
Yeah.
so what do y'all follow?
We follow the Bible.
The Bible, but you're not Christians.
Yeah.
No.
You have to
Do you guys have a category, or is this
let-
more just like a movement?
Let me put it in terms to you like this. All right, the Bible is not a book of Christianity. Christianity was fabricated by the Roman Catholic Church.
I don't trust the Bible either.
Listen,
It's
but
been remade over
we didn't say
and
we
over.
didn't
no, we didn't say we don't trust the Bible. You would better off be saying you don't understand the Bible.
Right.
Okay,
But
yes, you're right. You're right.
That's a more logical statement.
Okay.
Because in order for you to say you don't trust something, that means you would have to have read it from cover to cover.
You're right.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
So now what you've done is you've inherited a doctrine of man that you haven't given diligence to study.
Right.
So now when you give the diligence to actually study the Bible from cover to cover and base it with historical points, geographical locations, and languages, you'll begin to see that the Bible is indeed the inspired book of the Most High.
That's right.
Okay.
Not Christianity.
And no, that makes a whole bunch of sense, but that still didn't answer my question because it makes sense everything you said.
Yeah.
I have not read the Bible, so I can't speak on what you just said.
Right.
But y'all just told me the Bible is what you follow, but you're not Christians. My question was like, what is your following? What is your basis? You said 12 tribes of Israel. I think Israelites, but then y'all are telling me Christians. I'm just confused.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Just throw the word Christians out.
We're gonna erase that from you. We're gonna clarify it for you real quick. Hey, if somebody could give me 2 Corinthians 11 and 22.
See,
You know,
I'm
just
y'all are reading the Bible, but not even Catholic, because that's where it
That's
starts.
a religion. We're
That's a religion.
This is
So are y'all a
nationality.
movement?
So
Right.
let's start from the area. Because in order to get these questions answered, we must start from the root, right?
Right.
So
Okay, I understand that, but considering myself personally,
Right.
I am not the most religious.
That's-
So if
we
you
not
start
religious.
from the root, you might not be able to connect with
Well, the
me on
root-
certain things.
because but the root is not religion.
No,
So
but
I'm gonna go beyond that.
Exactly. That's why
So-
I see everyone here, and I'm like, all y'all.
Yeah, let me ask you a question.
That's why I'm like,
Hold on. Yeah, I'm about to answer it for you. So let's get that
I got
scripture
it.
real
It's
quick.
2 Corinthians 11 and 22.
This is to answer your question.
Are they Hebrews? So am I.
So we are Hebrews. Go ahead.
Are they Israelites? So am I.
We are the biblical Israelites here in America today. The Negroes, Hispanic, Native, and Seminole Indians are the descendants of the children of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Give me 1 second. 1 second. Go ahead.
Are they the seed of Abraham?
Uh-huh.
So am I.
Now you may ask, well, how do you know that? How can you prove that, right?
Abraham was the first.
No, I'm saying you may ask, how can you say concretely that these people, the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites, are from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, right? Well, we're not here to push Christianity, okay? Now, if you look at the earth is full of what? Different types of people, right? Nations of people, okay? So the Lord deals with nations of people. He doesn't deal with religion. So out of all of these nations in the earth, the Lord chose one nation, one seed, to be the chosen special people unto him. Okay? So we are here in our captivity in the land of America to tell our people who have been lied to that they are the children of Israel, and we must start back following the principles of the Bible. So from there, give me Deuteronomy 28:16. You got another question?
That makes a lot of sense because, like, honestly, I feel as if, like, in order to have a successful movement, you have to have a basis that people can trust and understand that even if they don't agree with, that is still a basis that the differences are following. And so, like, you still haven't answered my question. Do I call y'all Israelites?
We Hebrew Israelites.
Hebrew Israelites. Oh, so that's what I said the first. I just didn't know if y'all were Christians.
No, we're not Christians now.
Israelites.
You know where the term Christian came from? It was actually a derogatory term towards the Israelites that was preaching in Rome. They was like, oh, here go the Christians again. Oh, here go the anointed ones. So what the Catholic Church did was they took that derogatory term and literally created a religion called Christianity.
Okay, so would you guys consider yourselves a religion or a movement?
No, we're not a religion.
Honestly, that's disrespectful because y'all just consider yourselves
We're a nation.
Israelites.
We're a
That
nation.
is a religion, right?
We just a nation of
No.
people.
So y'all are
Listen,
Israelites,
man.
not a Hebrew?
Hold on, let's answer it one question at a time. We are a nation of people.
You just told me y'all were Israelites. Right?
That's a nation of
So
people.
Yes.
Israelites are equivalent to
A race of people.
We are a nation of people.
Okay.
That's what we are. This is our nation. This is our heritage. This is our culture. Look,
You were
Bring
Yeah.
us over here.
Yeah, you an Israelite. Yeah.
You just don't know.
You just don't know
All
it.
right, so when you read, hold on, give me a second. When you read the book of Genesis, all right, in the 10th chapter, you know, then we gonna hold it on deck, and the brothers will chime in, you know. But so when you read the book of Genesis, the 10th chapter, right? You ever heard about Noah and the flood? All right, so when the earth was flooded, everybody died on the earth, correct? Who was saved from that flood? Noah and who else? His 3 sons, Shem, Ham, and Japheth.
All nations around the earth have the same story of this. It's not
You good?
So every major religion has somebody they consider as like their divination. So like Hebrews, we consider Abraham. You know, Christians, we consider Jesus. We consider God. Islam, we consider.
That's not true.
But hey, continuing, that doesn't mean that there hasn't been an intersection between all religions. But like, I was just curious because I wasn't sure. Y'all said Israelites, but then y'all are reading from the Bible. It's confusing. You see what
The Bible is not about Israelites. The Bible is about the Israelites.
The Bible.
Give me Psalms 149 and 17 real quick. Psalms 149 and 17. What I want you to do is just listen to what's being said. All right?
Man, they just following the word of God, man. You gotta have the bad.
Go have a good Saturday.
Have a good Saturday.
Go have a good Saturday.
I was just curious.
Yeah.
I find this really
This is going to be Saturday.
149 and 17.
This is Psalm.
Then after that, you know, you need to make a move. Go ahead.
Is there somewhere I can like go on and like read?
147. Go ahead. I'll bring it up.
This is Psalms 147 and 19.
You been drinking?
Psalms 147 and 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgments unto Israel. He hath not dealt so with any nation. And as for his judgments, they have not known them.
So to sum it up for you, bro, the Bible was written to the Israelites, not to the Christians. Right? So that's what the Bible is based upon. It's a writing to the Hebrew Israelites. All right. So yeah, we out here on Saturdays, bro. You can enjoy the rest of your day. All right.
Okay, so long story short, it sounds like y'all are trying to get to the origin, to the base of where all this started. It sounds like it started from like Israelites and then transitioned to all the other people.
No, you got to get this religion demon off you, bro.
I just that's
You
why
keep
I
making that go. Hey man,
that's why I asked. It's like, is it a religion or a movement?
You want to know what's none of the other, man. Go get that, man.
You know, because he got the world drunk. Because he changed all the nations' names. He changed the landmarks. They set up all these different gods. Ultimately, it's simple.
Yeah, my whole point is like I see a whole bunch of brothers gathered around. That's brother. I'm gonna support. I just want to know. I just want a good understanding.
Yeah. Well, that's about as good as we can give you. You gotta be sober though. You ain't gonna be able to resonate information when you inebriate. That's why we can't really deal with you right now until you sober up. You know, so you might want to go catch up with your lilies, man.
go get down, get jiggy, man. Yeah.
Hey, so let's get back into the scripture.
It's pretty much we got the inside scoop from the Lord himself. That's the scripture the elder grabbed. You know, his secrets revealed to Jacob, because all these nations got their own schools, like theory of how the ideology of how the earth is made, but the Lord actually shared it with Moses. So they go, I'll have that from the flood. Now we got the truth, man, from the one true power, really, and he dealing with his people, man. That's all it is, man. All right, but yeah, we gonna go back into the First Corinthians. We was going into how death won't prevent us, man.
You gotta take the dog to the gut, man. Come on now.
When you dealing with somebody like that, you gotta go all the way to the basics, right?
Come on now. She gonna whoop your ass.
The destruction is about to happen. Esau about to come in like a flood. What are you to do?
And that goes to show you how woven
the dog to the gut, man. You got to go to the gut.
they can't get anywhere past.
Hey, listen to the Lord God.
You know, Y'all have a good one.
Yeah,
All good.
Dog
Y'all
people
said
bet.
Gms Atlanta, so I can
I
follow
did what
Yeah,
you
so they had that. You know, this world has not taught people how to do
Y'all
it.
to the net. Girls in this
They get everything from where? The educational system.
Hey, well, if I may, you know, at the video of Apostle Tahar, where he was doing interviews, when Apostle Tahar was doing interviews in New York, a lot of our people, if you ask them what nationality are you, they're gonna say I'm a Christian.
Right.
Like that's like you said, that
What the
religion.
fuck?
That's why you said that religious demon, that's a stronghold. Again, the scriptures say pulling down strong. That's a stronghold.
Mm-hmm. Con. They got demons.
This is Romans
Demons.
chapter 11, verse 7. It says, what then? Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
Yeah. So like Jake right now, I don't know. I can't tell if he would, at one point not be blinded, but at the moment he's blinded. That's why he can't receive it. And the majority, 2/3 of our people in America, they're blinded, man. They don't know who they are. But the elect, see, this is why we all in one mind. We could easily, I'm pretty sure every brother up here could have, if he was listening, he could have went to the basics and built them up. Because we all started from that level, not knowing who the hell we are. Those people don't realize we was in that. I don't know if we was that far gone, but we didn't know who we were at one point.
Yeah.
You know, like a lot of our people, they know Christianity is not the way. They go to church and they know Christianity is BS. That's easy to see. But then you have a lot of people that they get away from Christianity, but they're still searching. They're in that in between, like, okay, I know Christianity ain't it, but where is the truth? That's why it says they seeking. They find what they find. Basically, they're looking for it, but they found it not. So they ain't finding it. But they know religions is BS. But they trying to find it, but that guy is just weird. Jake just is weird, man. Raised by the black woman.
He got Donald
Yeah.
Raised by the black woman and conquered by the white woman.
Yeah. Fucking through.
The black woman just raised him up to be fucking conquered by the white Edomite.
Just through.
Just
Just fucking through.
This is Isaiah chapter 6, verse 9. And he said, go and tell these people, hear ye indeed, but understand not, and see ye indeed, but perceive not. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed.
Yeah. Hey, man. Hey, that's the Lord. It's pretty much a spiritual block with certain people, man.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, like, that seems crazy, but ultimately, that's a scriptural thing.
Yeah.
Because it's not that spiritual. That's really spiritual power that most people wouldn't be able to pick up on. The Lord is really, you can break it down as simple as 1, 2, 3, ABC to us. But if the Lord don't want him, it is nothing we can do about it.
It don't matter. Because you know what? For a lot of us, we can all probably attest that. Man, listen, the first time I read Deuteronomy 28:68,
it wasn't rocket science.
Yeah.
At that moment, I was like, yep, I'm an Israelite. Let's start this journey.
Yep.
That's it.
Con.
So if it's hard, if it's that hard for him, it's like, hey, well, the spirit might not be dealing with you.
He can't get out that way.
Yeah, them white girls that took that man. So he was standing here, you look in his eyes, and nobody was at the house. He's in the sunken place.
Yeah, it was a fucking sucking place. Yeah.
Yeah, he in the sunken place.
Yeah.
You look in his eyes, bro. Nobody at the house.
I was there, man.
Yeah.
It was
So not aware of his surroundings.
Yeah.
Go before and ask a question. Bobby's not in the kid.
Yeah, man. He crossed over.
This is Isaiah chapter 6, verse 11. Then said I, Lord, how long? And he answered, until the cities be wasted without inhabitant, and the houses without man, and the land be utterly desolate.
Hey, look, man, this is us complaining. Asking how long still, man? Until, hey, this is how you know that's what's going to happen. This place is going to be totally destroyed. And for real, a lot of our people, they not even going to understand what's going on until it's too late. This place going to be destroyed, man. They're going to be seeking the word of the Lord, and they're not going to be able to find it, man.
This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 4. It says, "But ye brethren are not in darkness, that the day should overtake you as a thief." Verse 5, "Ye are all children of the light."
See, that dude is in darkness, so he probably has no idea what's about to happen to his beloved America, man.
Yeah.
You know, he has no idea. So that day, meaning the day of the Lord, very may will take him as a thief. Take him over as a thief, man. Look at this, man. You know? This is why the Lord God destroyed this place, man. That's the point.
That's off. Shaking her ass in the streets, man. Look at this shit.
They have no idea. That's what they want, man.
They said, somebody grandmother out there promoting that shit.
And you know what? Hey, what the scripture? Hey, get that in Revelation real quick. Let the filthy stay. Filthy stay.
This is like,
Stuff like this should piss you off.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, but this is our people acting like that. Have you ever seen a part of Chinese people doing that stupid ass shit? Hey, bring that out.
This is Revelation chapter 22, verse 11. "He that is unjust, let him be unjust still."
Yeah, let them go, man. See, back in the day, we might have tried to curse that part out. You know what? If the Lord ain't opening you up right now, the Lord moving quick.
Yeah.
Go on about your business, man. We ain't playing these games with our people, man. That shit is embarrassing.
Yeah,
But you know what? That's good because now we got something else we can call ourselves. Hebrew Israelites. We ain't black people. That's black people heathens doing it. Them ain't our people. Go ahead.
If I may say, this is why when they ain't doing it righteousness, but the circumcision, they had such disdain for the uncircumcision. Because they ain't our people the way they behave. But see, you had some of them that had faith.
Right.
But see, we doing it in righteousness. They don't have faith. They don't care. You know?
They just about hooting in the goddamn holler. Brute beasting is always who is the main catalyst of this industry? Black women.
Yeah, it's good.
Go ahead, bro.
It says, "And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still.
Yep.
And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still."
Hey, somebody hold that in 2 Ezra 9:22. Don't inquire not about how to, you know. Because see, our main focus is about the brothers, edifying the brotherhood. That hooting and hollering shit, that don't hold no weight when the Russian troops start moving in these streets.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, then them boots gonna be the latchet on the boots gonna be strapped so tight, them Russians might cut blood circulation off.
Damn.
That's how hard they gonna step on you niggas over here. Them boots is gonna be laced all the way to the top fucking hole. Yeah, strapped tight, you know, belt on tight, shirt tucked in, AK fully loaded, and safety off. Buzz cut, fully trained. You know, they gonna be ready to dismantle. So all of that shit right there, the Lord got somebody that's gonna deal with that, and it ain't us. That's not our job. That's the Russians' job. That's other people's job. That ain't our job. Go ahead, bro.
It's 2 Ezra chapter 9, verse 13. "And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall punish."
Yeah, man. Hey, you know, see, the thing about it is, see, now the Lord, you gonna know if somebody can get it and if they can't get it. You know, time is of the essence now. Time is precious. All right. If these brothers like this on the other side of the camp, and you can see that the spirit is hitting them, and you look in their eyes and you see that the lights is on and the TV is on, and somebody is actually at the house, you can do that. Okay? But when it comes down to these other niggas, with this dazed look, this real dismal spirit, that's not our job. We not out here for that. That's why we gotta let them keep strolling on about their day. I see black people, I don't even look them in their eyes, bro. I look down like a slave. I look down, man. I'm going in places, I'm looking down, just avoiding all eye contact.
Wow.
Because we're not down here for them.
Yeah, yeah.
We're not down here for
Wow,
them.
man.
We ain't down here for them. We down here for the elect. Okay? Is it more on that 2 Ezra round? Because we're going to get ready to get into these prophecies, man. Go ahead.
2 Ezra chapter 9 and 13. "And therefore be thou not curious how the ungodly shall be punished."
Yeah, don't worry about what's going to happen to Jay-Z, what's going to happen to all these wicked, evil. You know, that's why I say, man, even you know, to be honest, man, doing all these back and forth videos with all these other camps, some of that stuff, man, brothers leave that stuff for the apostles, man. That's the apostles' pay grade, man. You know, let them cover things about the Zaboks and the heads of these different camps. You don't want to come into this truth thinking that you got to worry about what other wicked, evil Israelites doing. You bark them and you avoid them. Well, you see the apostles doing certain things. Hey, we ain't got time to be worried about these niggas like that, man. Now, if they brothers, then the Lord's going to have mercy on them. But, hey, that's up to the Lord. You know? Go ahead, bro. Right.
But inquire how the righteous shall be saved.
Yeah, worry about, hey, how the brother's going to be delivered, man. Think about the things that Yahweh Bashemah Shai going to do to help brothers in the days to come. Worry about helping them. If you see a brother struggling with certain demons that he battled with, help that brother, you know, give that brother the advice or the comfort, that scriptures, correction, whatever he needed to get better so he can be delivered. Worried about a cart full of hooligans, it ain't going to help nothing. Okay? Miscreants. Okay? Hopefully there's some niggas in the cut right now that's getting ready to pop them doors. Pop them doors and hit 20. Y'all out here playing around on the carts. You got some dough lockers right around the corner, salivating over your car. Okay, go ahead, bro.
It says who the world is, and for whom the world is created.
Yeah, because see, the world is being created for the elect, the brothers that you see on the highways and byways.
Say that again.
So before we can inherit that world, before we can inherit that kingdom, it's about the edification of one another. Okay? Nothing, you get no edification from. Well, I take that back. You do get edification from that, but it ain't nothing that's deep. You basically getting Deuteronomy 28. But we know that. We don't really need edification on Deuteronomy 28. You know, we need edification on other things, man. Okay? Which is what? The prophecies. Understanding the order of prophecy. See, a lot of people out here right now, they're thinking that, oh, World War III, da-da-da-da-da. But you got to understand the order of the prophecies. And you won't be moved. As a matter of fact, we're going to touch on some scriptures. First, what I want, give me 2nd Ezra 15, start at the top. And then also I want to go into Jeremiah, the 50th chapter. No, 51. Get that. Who got, you can bring it out, huh?
2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 1.
Yeah.
Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
That's what we're supposed to be speaking, the words of our prophecy. Hey, who got that Russia sign? Somebody got that missile Russia sign? We gonna bring that down here, bro. We gonna keep that up, man.
Right.
It's a hot time to prophesy.
That's a rough sign. Yeah.
Hey, it's a hot time to prophesy. See, a lot of people are unbeknownst that this Russian war is going to spill over to American turf, and Russia is going to be the victor.
That's right.
And you Americans are going to get hit with multiple nuclear missiles by Russia.
Right.
Thus saith the Bible. All right. Go ahead.
Isaiah 66 and 15. It says, for behold, the Lord will come with fire.
Yeah, fire, man. Not lilies and lollipops, man. Fire. All right, go ahead, bro.
And with his chariots like a whirlwind.
Yeah, and the chariots gonna come back to render that vengeance of the Lord, man.
Yeah.
So this is a beautiful time to be a prophet.
Right.
This is the perfect time. Okay? This is the perfect time to prophesy, man. Hey, the stock market in prophecy is going up. The value in prophecies is going up. So if you're a prophet of the Lord, that means that your value just went up. That means that your value just went up just off of this one event. All right? Now you can catch the ears. You can catch the ears of the people more, man. There's power in this. Go ahead, bro.
To render his anger with fury.
Yep.
And his rebuke with flames of fire.
Yeah, see, the Lord is angry at America, man. The Lord is angry at black people. The Lord is angry at Mexicans. The Lord is angry at Indians. The Lord is angry at Chinese people. Hey, really, the Lord got a problem with everybody. You know? The Lord got a problem with everybody. And he gonna clear the table. He gonna clear the table, man. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
It says, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh.
Yeah, don't think that the word plead means to bargain. Like I plead with you, please. No, the word plead means to judge, to bring judgment upon, man. And the Lord is about to bring judgment on America. Y'all Americans should be scared as hell right now, man.
Right.
Y'all should be nervous, a nervous wreck. But instead, your pride got you saying, we stand with Ukraine. Nigga, Ukraine don't even want to be a part of NATO. What are you talking about? We stand with the Ukrainian strong. The whole time, Ukrainian like, man, fuck NATO.
Hey, if I may say, this whole act is really showing the hypocrisy of America, because they showed a picture over there in Ukraine where they got bombed. They were like, Putin is a war criminal. And they were like, underneath it was like, well, Obama was bombing the shit out of the Middle East.
Exactly.
10 years.
Exactly.
So
Hey,
you're really being shown to be hypocrites, man.
yes.
Water, man.
Hey,
That's
well,
that's
a lot
it.
of people don't know that in the last 48 hours, not 2 years ago, in the last 48 hours, America done dropped over 600 bombs in Somalia. Why is nobody talking about that war crime?
No
That
movie
crime
stars.
against humanity. Why is that not? Why is nobody saying Somalian strong?
Right.
Okay? Because it's hypocrisy. It's called, they feed in the propaganda machine through the media, and you niggas are eating it up. In order for a lie to work, you must have a believer. And you niggas is believing this stupid crap. But good. Eat it up. Because the surprise is going to be even better. Let's jump back into the second Ezra 15, bro.
Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy,
Go ahead.
which I will put in thy mouth,
Yep.
saith the Lord.
Yeah, so the words that we speak are not our words. They're the words of Yahweh Bashim Al-Washai. He supped with us and gave us the understanding to be able to decipher what's going on in the world stage. Okay? So now that he's given us this understanding, now we teach it. Now we tell the people. Okay? We doing 2 things out here. No, 3 things. We teaching the brothers, we telling the other nations, and we warning 2/3. Okay? That's what we out here to do.
That's right.
Teach, tell, and warn. All right? We're not teaching the other nations. We telling them what's getting ready to happen. We only teaching the elect, and we warning 2/3 because they still are the house of Israel. Okay? Outside of that, everything else is left up to Yahweh Bashim Al-Washai and the angels. Right. So we out here to prophesy. We ain't out here to engage in hooting and hollering. Okay? Into a vain strifes and contentions and strivings about the law. Getting mad at a nigga woman that's getting destroyed in her hood.
All you do is cause high blood pressure.
Right. And she about to go home and get slayed by the block. And you worried about her covering up. That hoe. Just to call it straight. To hell with 2/3, man. It's too late in the game. We are in very delicate, time-sensitive moments.
That's right.
To be playing with black people. Okay? Just start calling them black people. You know? They don't even deserve the title of an African American. African American got a little bit more fucking sense. It's just black people.
Bill Cosby was an African American.
Right, African American. Yeah, these are niggas. Negroids. Distinct difference between black people. Right. Niggas. Yeah. Now let that have been a cart full of Edomites. You would have heard Beethoven emanating. They would have been full of wine and cheese and crackers and charcuterie boards.
R.I.P. Bob Saget.
Right. You know, Bob Saget. They would have turned the radio down when they got closer to us. Yeah, you know. But let it be some niggas. Niggas are full of hooting and hollering. Right. Because niggas have suffered so much trauma that their whole life is full of venting. Niggas don't know how to shut the F up and be quiet, but they got to express themselves through fun. We out here to prophesy against you niggas. Go ahead, bro.
Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 2. Fear not the imaginations against thee. Let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
Yeah, because you're going to have people, as in this dude that came up, that's going to lack faith. All right? But the unfaithful, don't worry about the unfaithful, man. It's not going to make the faith of the Lord without effect. Because these things going to come to pass. You look at what's going on. How many unbelievers out here, bro? There's unbelievers everywhere. But the prophecy's still unfolding.
That's right.
It's still going down. And regardless of what the fuck they think. So we don't care if people want to go into this tit for tat versus, Jake getting put into a versus spirit. This Swiss Beats and Timberland energy. You know, competition. Oh, I don't believe. Don't nobody give a fuck if you don't believe in the Bible.
Right.
Just have a good day. We ain't got time to even be trying to validate the Bible when all the information and clues you can get.
But you know what, Bishop? As soon as some shit hit the fan and Twitter world get crazy, you niggas get real spiritual, man.
Right.
Every 3 to 6 weeks when some shit happen, we see you people get real spiritual.
Right. But then when, in your leisure time, you want to try to question the validity of the Bible to cope with your lack of understanding. We ain't got no time to be playing games. We are the authorities of Yahweh Bashem Al-Washai here on the earth for the purpose of teaching, telling, and warning. All right? So what we're going to warn you about is we're going to warn you about this third world's war.
That's right.
Okay? And to be honest, the nations are on the move. Which, Lord, hey, Razazah, you can come in too, bro. If you want. You know? Go ahead, bro.
This is Romans chapter 3 and verse 3. For what if some did not believe?
Go ahead.
Shall their unbelief make the faith of the Most High without effect?
Yeah, meaning just because a nigga is being careless and just because a nigga woman is trying to pursue her career and start her Fashion Nova line or her makeup and lipstick line, you know, advertising all kind of, just because these things are going on, does that not mean that America is not going to get shut down again? Does that not mean that there is going to be heavy cyber attacks that's going to last for a couple months? Yeah, what does that not mean that this summer, this summer going into the fall and winter, we're not going to even see even more drastic food shortages? No.
Water.
You niggas was doing this during the pandemic, and the pandemic still happened.
Right, that's right.
Just because you didn't believe didn't mean that the pandemic didn't happen. Right. You before that, you probably see our medical industry, man. Yeah. America, we too good in the medical field for pandemic. If pandemic come over here, man, these people gonna stop. But then this shit got hit. So the Lord's gonna make Jake a believer. He's gonna not even Jake. He's gonna make the world a believer. Yeah, that's right. Hey, I'm gonna be honest, man. People right now, you really supposed to be enjoying yourself because Russia is gonna attack America.
That's right. That's right.
They're gonna attack America, man. Yep. Russia, China, Iran, they are going to attack America. That's right. Y'all playing games. We just here to tell you, man. All right? Because we ain't just here to, hey, we not just prophets to Israel. Right. We got to prophesy to them, these fucks. Okay? Because they walking around not being bothered.
Right. Crazy niggers.
Right. This probably the most they've been bothered in the last 20 years. You know? Go ahead, bro.
This is Habakkuk 1 and 5. Behold ye among the heathen and regard and wonder marvelously. For I will work a work in your days, which ye will not believe, though it be told you.
And it's gonna be dramatic. It's gonna be a dramatic work, man. It's gonna be full of drama. Okay, the Lord is gonna heighten the intensity of what's going on in Kyiv, bro. It's gonna be so bad over here. You're not gonna be able to document it and upload it on any platform. Woo! Okay, you ain't gonna have time to record and stop and get a signal to upload it to YouTube. So just get monetized. Get monetized. So just the simple fact that we able to lay eyes on what's going on in Ukraine shows that America gonna be worse than that. Okay? You ain't gonna have the time, you ain't gonna have the luxury to record jets flying through the sky. Okay? That's how bad it's gonna be over here, man. Okay? You ain't gonna be recording tribulation and be like, yo, I gotta upload this to YouTube, man. I gotta upload this to Instagram and Facebook I'm going live. You ain't gonna have the luxury to do that. You're gonna be running for your fucking life. Okay? That's what we're here to tell you. We're not here to tell you nothing sweet. The message we gotta say ain't sweet. Okay? Go ahead, bro. That was it? Oh, you can read Salah. Go ahead, get the last verse and then we can come.
Back in Romans chapter 3 and verse 4, it says, the Most High forbid. Yeah, let the Most High be true. Yeah. But every man a lie.
Yeah, see, that's why the Lord want to keep niggas at bay from coming into the truth. All right? Because niggas will try to sit up here and act like they've been knowing this the whole time, man. That's why the Lord keep niggas blind. And he only wake up humble brothers, you know, or he'll wake up certain niggas, but then he'll take them out the truth. But if these Jakes out here was woke to the truth, they would sit up here and act like they been knowing this, man.
Look at Twitter.
Right.
Look at social media.
Yeah.
So we live in an era now where literally everybody is now scholars in their own right, and they don't cite no sources. They don't cite anybody. It's just like
They knew.
they've been like you've been knowing this shit since forever.
No, they didn't. Oh, I've been telling y'all. Man, you ain't been telling nobody nothing, man. Upload here and there, the repost of RT. We making our life a living sacrifice out here, man. Every week. We've been the ones with the message. That's right. We've been the ones with the answers, man. Through the spirit and power of our faithful Lord, Yahweh Bashem Al-Bashai.
Right.
That's it's sunny.
Hot, cold,
Sick,
No money. All the years when Jake want to get out here, we've been out here.
Bro, we've been out here since, I mean, us has been out longer than all of us, but of course for us, we was out here with Trayvon Martin.
Yeah.
When you niggas was still protesting Skittles, we was doing this. Man.
Yeah. Man, we was out here when NBAA got passed. Okay? So how you like, we've been the ones with the consistent message. Niggas wasn't talking about Russia 10 to 12 years ago, man.
How old is that son?
They was on this hidden colors bullshit with Dr. Umar Johnson and Tariq Nasheed, okay? And the hieroglyphs and the intricacies of the pyramid, the Anunnaki and the Moors. That's what y'all niggas was on.
Black woman is God.
Now all of a sudden, see, you really understand the Russians, man. They the next. Now everybody's scholarly. Y'all ain't the prophets. We've been the one with the consistent message, starting with our apostles and elders, and even before them, Elder Abba Bivens, okay, Rabbi Abba Bivens, High Priest Ariah, King Masha, High Priest Yaiqua, Apostle Tahar, all the way on down to the rest of the apostles, the bishops, the deacons, the camp heads, the officers, on down, man. We've had the consistent message. That's because the Lord is with us.
That's right.
And we say that humbly, but boldly, man.
Right.
Okay? Now we about to show you what's getting ready to happen concerning the nations, man. Okay?
It's, Jeremiah 1 and 5. Oh, that's good. It says, Jeremiah 1 and 5, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations. Let's go with, like you were saying earlier, like we're basically, men set up to basically prophesy. We prophesy to these other nations too, but it's really to their downfall. We tell them, look, you're going to be destroyed. You're going to be slavery. America's about to be destroyed. This is about to drop on America. And then we telling our people, look, hey, the kingdom's for you. Hit. You know what I'm saying? But if they show themselves, and we tell them, hey, your ass gonna be destroyed. You're going down. You're going, face the missiles if you don't get right. So the Lord already established particular men to prophesy, man. Yeah, and that's the brothers you see out here currently. That's right, bro. And see, now what the Lord is doing, the Lord is giving us material to even bring the prophecies in more by making certain prophecies come to pass, i.e., the infrastructure of the MOTB. The Lord is setting this up so that when people see it in their face, now we can prophesy. He's giving us the material with what's going on with the skirmishes over in Ukraine. All right, hey, the brother Abu Baja, hey, bro, Baba Kushab, you can pull that article up about China is possibly going to invade Taiwan in the next couple of days. The nations are moving. The Lord is doing this, man. Now, this is giving us a platform to really prophesy, man. So all the hooting and hollering, leave it to Beaver. We here to talk big business right now. Okay? So you have something? You have something else? Okay, go ahead. This is get into that Jeremiah. Proverbs 21 and 1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord. The king's heart, meaning all of these different world leaders. All right? The Lord is dealing with all of these different world leaders in their respective positions. All right? So even the president, what's his name? The president of Ukraine?
Vladimir something.
Yeah. Hey, what is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of them
like
Russian type names.
GP.
But the Lord, the Spirit of the Lord is even on him to resist the Russian regime. So the Lord is he's still there, smoking cigarettes, drinking, just like he ain't even he just acting like a full-fledged vigilante right now.
Yeah, it's Vladimir Zelensky.
Yeah, Zelensky.
I knew it sounded like
and them Vladimirs, man, Vladimir carry a heavy spirit. The name Vladimir carries a heavy demon. Yeah. You know, DJ Vlad giving niggas hell. And you got Vladimir Putin.
Yeah.
You know, that Vlad is like it's a heavy demon that comes
Vlad
attack
the
you.
Impaler.
Huh?
Vlad the Impaler.
Yeah, Vlad the Impaler. That Vlad carries a heavy demon. You know? So right now, the Lord is dealing with all of these world leaders. Even the Chinese, if they strike Taiwan, the Lord put the spirit on that Chinaman to do that.
Yeah.
The Lord put the spirit on all of these different nations to do the things that they're doing to further prophecy. Okay? Yeah, let's get into it, bro.
Real quick, this is the article is entitled "China Begins Naval Exercises in South China Sea Amid U.S. Drills Ahead of India's Navy Expedition."
So now what we got to take a look at, what we must look at is, are we seeing an identical move that the Russians did? What have the Russians been doing for the last 2 months? Putting themselves in position to do what? Invade. So you mean to tell me China is burning all of this fuel, maneuvering all of their artillery and weaponry in Iran just to show them? No. They're doing a joint conjunction military move. And I know you know what's going on. Hey, bro, stop me if I'm wrong. You know?
Land back. I just showed the elder this. This came out 4 hours ago. It says Iran says they're ready for immediate nuclear deal if Western powers show real will.
Yeah, so even Iran stepping in like, hey, Russia, come holler at us about something if America try anything. Okay? We with it. We want the smoke.
Hey, it's like, you know, if your boys move, if your boys move, you gonna move.
Everyone's barking right now.
So what's happening is the far east is hot. They like, we here.
They salivating, bro.
The far east. So what they doing now, just like this brother know and other brothers that's been in the military, war is about what? Position and strategy. Now you got to get in position. Russia, Ukraine was a part, which we gonna get that. If somebody hold that for me in Ezekiel the 38th chapter, all right, meaning the Lord's gonna put the hooks in their jaws. We gonna get into all of that. But what I wanted to show was the identical moves that China is making against Tehran is identical with what Russia did with Ukraine. It's an identical move. They doing military operations. They converging down onto the borders. They got alliances in countries around Taiwan, and what they're going to try to do is seize the capital. Because when you take the capital, you stop all legislation from moving through the country.
That's why Robert E. Lee, through the Civil War, came to Atlanta.
Yep.
He burned from Atlanta all over the country.
Yep.
There's a major effect of just showing you that point in modern history of taking the capital.
Well, if let's say there's state legislation that the citizens of the state don't like, where's the first place that they go? The state capital. They go to why? Because that's where the power of the pen lies. But them niggas just talking. The state capital ain't worried about protest. That's why it's in the Declaration of Independence. Now, if you actually seize a capital by force, you have literally gained a stronghold.
That's why they made that January 6th riot such a big thing.
Right.
I just thought that right now.
They bunched in and they went in there.
Yep.
So therefore, they can put them laws and legislations
Yep.
on the American people.
Yep.
You know, it's all about power and control.
Yeah, that's why. Hey, every time these moves are made, when America invaded Libya, where did they go? They went to the capital, Tripoli, the water. Every time there is an invasion, they're not going to invade fucking. Give me a small. They're not going to invade fucking Macon.
Like Esau, like Russia ain't worried about Detroit.
Right. If they come here, they're going to go right to Washington, D.C.
Yeah.
That's because that's where all of the legislation.
Or New York City.
Or New York. That's where all of the legislation and policies happen. So when you seize that stronghold, you literally, there's no more laws. All of that shit is through. There's no more councilmen. There's no more senators. There's no place of law passing. So now when you gain a stronghold, you gain power. Now it becomes what? Political. Now you got to, hey, we got your capital. Come talk.
That's what we saw, earlier. What was it? Late last year with the Taliban.
Right.
Where did they go? They went straight into that
capital. And they took it over. And then they did what? Now come talk to us. We got your capital. Come talk to us so we can give you a deal on what we want.
White House down.
Yeah. So that means what? If we want the power seat, that means eventually we gotta go somewhere, right?
That's right.
Where do you think the Lord gonna take us? The gates of the nobles, because we gotta go to the stronghold. Okay, so you gotta understand how war works. That's how you put prophecy together. So what what China's gonna do, and we're gonna get back into the scriptures, because the scriptures gonna tell you, break it down word for word. But I'm just setting it up. But what China is gonna do, they're gonna do a replica of what Russia is doing with Kyiv. Once you seize the state capital, you have the country. You have their attention. Now it's time to be political. Okay?
It's a
submission move.
All right, I read this. I'm just gonna read this one part of this. And like I said, it says China on Friday kicked off yesterday, kicked off a 5-day long naval drills in the disputed South China Sea, setting up a vast navigation restriction zone amid the all-domain military exercises being conducted by the U.S. in the Indo-Pacific region, along with Britain, Australia, and Japan. This is the point I wanted to read. The first of its kind in more than 4 decades.
Wow, 40 years.
This right here is historical moves.
Yeah,
because this is the last time.
Salakia, bro. But even the last time they made that move, their military wasn't even this advanced. So now they're making an advanced military.
I was putting in the group the clip where the news media basically said this is the biggest move any country has made since World War II.
Yep. So really, to be honest, this could be the spark of World War III. Because really, to be honest, if we're gonna be technical, World War III is literally going to be fought with nuclear missiles. But it's still World War III because they just got to move. Really, they just got to move and converge into position.
Yes.
So now they just got to take strongholds, get in position.
Right.
And then when it sparks off, it's going to just be a nuclear trade-off. Yeah. So the end of World War III will be the nuclear missiles. Yeah. But really, technically speaking, it's been started.
We already get it.
Yeah. And But see, people thinking that, America is such a demon because people are thinking that Russia is starting all of this, but really America already started World War III. Yeah. They started this shit.
Remember 2020 before the crazy bit happened
with Iran?
Yeah. Well, yeah. When they hit the second in command of Iran, Soleimani, and they say they still want Trump.
I got something real quick. This is Joel 2:20, because like you said, this is all about positioning at this point. Joel 2:20, it says, "But I will remove far off from you the northern army, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate."
Yeah, that northern army represents what? Read it again.
Yeah, but it says Joel 2:20. It says, "But I will remove far off from you the northern army, and will drive him into a land barren and desolate."
Yeah, that's going to be the end-all, be-all of America. It's going to be complete desolation.
And with his face towards the EC, which is the area that Middle East, Saudi Arabia. With his face towards the EC, and his hinder parts towards the uttermost sea, and his stink shall come up, and his ill savor shall come up, because he have done great things.
Yeah, so there's going to be a sacrifice in Bosra. All right? Hey, the scriptures say the battle shall be fought with confused noise. You know? So we getting ready to witness, hey, brothers, we really getting ready to witness a lot of major military moves on a global scale, man. But a lot of it is not going to be, America's not going to document it, because it's going to be a lot of blackouts, man. It's going to be a lot of media blackouts and cyber attacks, and they're going to blame it on Russia. But America's going to be doing little shit behind the scenes.
Remember, see, this is why, like you said, we have the answers.
Yeah.
Do you remember, y'all brothers remember Labor Day weekend about 4 or 5 years ago? Remember we over there by Raab House? We saw all them trains. We saw all
late at night
on that was Labor Day weekend.
I remember that
partying and
I
shit.
remember that.
You remember that? Yeah.
I remember that.
They was going to Augusta.
Yep. They was going west towards Augusta to the military base. So what we seeing happening is the nations are being assembled. They moving now. And when they get in position, you're going to see all the nations converge in that valley of Yehoshaphat to fight. When they get to fighting, that shit ain't gonna last. When they start trading off they quote unquote subpar artillery, they gonna be like, man, let's fuck all this, man. Bring them big boys out. Yep.
That's where the chariots gonna come too.
Yeah. Because hey, you gotta think about it, like if you Mike Tyson and you in the ring with another super heavyweight, defending champion or something, and you Mike Tyson, your jab, bro, you ain't trying to land no jab, bro. I gotta knock this nigga out, man. Because if not, he gonna knock me out. Right? Is that not logical? Right. So when that valley of Yehoshaphat comes into play and they begin to fight, not long after that skirmish, the angels gonna come do their thing, because remember what the Bible says about Yahushua coming back. So the angels gonna come and the jets, they gonna fight against the Lord. Then not too long after that, they gonna launch the missiles. Okay? So it's gonna be boom. But remember, before it gets there, it's gonna seem like World War III. This is it, but no, they just moving into position. So now we gotta think like, oh shit, if the nations are moving, then we gotta make sure we on point right now. We gotta get right, because our salvation is close. All right, you got that? Yeah, Jeremiah 50:9, bro.
Yeah. This is Jeremiah chapter 50 and verse 9. For lo, I will raise and cause to come up against Babylon.
America, Babylon today is America, but the Lord said He gonna raise them up. So that demon that you see on Putin, which that's a demon, all right. It ain't no righteous angel working on Putin. He do got a left hand demon on him, but the Lord put that demon on him. That nigga, it's like Putin in a trance. If you look at Vladimir Putin on that podium when he making them announcements, that nigga got a blank look.
Like a vampire, man. He's like a real life.
Nigga breaths probably smell like raw vodka. He got a blank look, like he in a trance. Go ahead, bro.
God. It says, come up against Babylon, an assembly of great nations.
An assembly of great nations, not just Russia. Go ahead.
From the north country.
Oh, so it says assembly from the north country. What is that assembly of nations that were of the north country? Somebody do me a favor and look up the countries that were a part of the USSR. Baba Kushal. Now I want to get that first, and then we're going to revisit that. Let's get into the countries that were a part of the USSR. You want to bring it out real quick? I will. Okay. You got it to that one? Yep.
All right, this is the Soviet Union. All right. Let's get the whole list. So that'd be good. All right. So
now we could, if we had a map, we could actually show all the North nations that it's talking about. But go ahead, Salaki, go ahead, bro.
All right. So it says this on the geography, right? We had Lithuania, okay? This is Lithuania, Georgia,
Armenia.
You had Armenia, you had Estonia,
Yep.
you had Ukraine,
Yep.
Moldova,
Yep.
Kyrgyzstan,
Yep.
Uzbekistan,
Yep.
Tajikistan, Turkmenistan,
Yep.
22 countries.
Belarus,
Yep. Belarus. Which right now,
Kazakhstan.
Belarus. Right now, Belarus is more of an American ally. You know, because that's where a lot of NATO sent their military to. Belarus. Okay. No, Slovakia. I'm sorry. Belarus is Russian territory. Okay. Go ahead, bro.
Let me see. Poland.
Yeah, Poland.
Yeah.
It should be Ukraine. Ukraine. So, but what happened was that Soviet Union broke up. Yeah, that Soviet Union broke up. But see, what you gotta, if you want to gain world power, you gotta show your military might in order for these other countries to get back in alliance with you. That's what Putin is doing. He's just showing the world like, hey, if y'all link up with me, we got a chance at these Americans. So that ancient Soviet, them other nations gonna be like, look, let's get back with Putin, man. Let's get back with Putin, man. You know, their economy strong. They a stronghold now. Let's get back with our old alliance, man.
Because you know you got to keep in mind, man, that this is a Euros. This is like an American-centric world. So we all care about the alliances, like you say, NATO, EU, these different alliances, and that way. You got to remember, it's Russia, India. India has like India is a top 5, GDP in the world.
Singapore is top like top 3.
Right. So you got India, you got Russia, China. Come on, China.
That's why that South China Sea thing is so big. You got Singapore, Indonesia,
Taiwan. That's why China want Taiwan.
Vietnam. That's heavy. Like, these are heavy regions. Because if you got control of the different coasts, you pretty much can move anything anywhere.
That's right. Because you know what, Select, you were saying about a map. Because a lot of us don't realize how many territories that are part of America on the west coast of America.
Right.
We forget you got Guam, you got Hawaii, all those. It's a whole lot of territories that Esau got over. What's it again? Philippines. Those are all territories that puts America close to Russia. It's all position.
Yeah, it's position. Hey, you remember that game Battleship? Yeah, the whole game was about putting your, having a position. Then if you put it in the right position, you knock the other people's shit out.
You sink your battleship.
Yeah, you sink the ship. So it's like chess. War is about position. So when the Lord said He's going to raise up an assembly of great nations from the north country, that's talking about those nations in that northeastern region. Okay, so it ain't just gonna only be Russia. It's gonna be that the Lord gonna raise that whole region up against America. Go ahead. Real quick. Okay, Colin.
Backing up on that. It's Jeremiah 46:20. Egypt is like a very fair heifer, but destruction cometh. It cometh out of the north. Got it, bro. Hey, land back precept to that, man. Lord gonna raise up not only the Russians, like you said, all those nations that's in that area. That's basically in league with Russia, man. It's coming against Egypt. It's modern day Egypt. We're talking about America. So it's all lining up through the spirit. It's lining up perfect.
Yep. But see a nigga post a meme and think he's saying something. We see how the spirit got us strategically breaking it down and keep going into it. That's how you're supposed to be doing it, not posting up a stop Ukraine, a stop Russia. Idiots. But then they'll walk by here and hear what we're saying and keep walking. So it shows you they don't really care. Okay, let's keep read that again from the top, bro.
God, Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 9. For lo, I will raise up and cause to come up against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country.
Yep.
And they shall set themselves in array against her.
Hey, somebody in the blue letter, get that word array. Jeremiah 50:9, Bible Kashai, get that word array. Okay? Because now when they say that he shall be put in array round about her, that's telling you that before they launch the missiles, they're going to do what? Get in position. Right? They're going to get in position. So that's what we seeing. We seeing that setting themselves in array and starting to unfold. That's what we seeing. Okay?
And March, going into March, which is the war month.
Oh, literally March means the god of war. March is the god is the Mars Hill. That's the Roman god of war. Yep. You got that word?
Yeah, that's the Hebrew the word for array is the Hebrew word Iraq.
And you don't know it until someone breaks
To
it.
arrange, set or put or lay in order, set in array, prepare, order.
So we reading about these northern countries, right? Being raised up and being arranged. What we read some more?
To order, ordain, prepare, to stay in order, to set in place.
To set in place, meaning put in position.
Set the order.
So that's what's happening.
Yeah.
That's what, if you want to know what's happening, right? That's why I remember the scripture say, there shall be wars and rumors of wars, but by and by this is not the end.
Yeah.
It's not yet the end. It's just being set up now. But see, so now that we seeing that happen, that means that not too long after the positioning, the war is going to take place. So imagine what's getting ready to happen in between this time from them positioning themselves to the time that they launch the missiles. We about to really see a dramatic finish. We about to see miracles, angels, chariots. We about to see we about to see some things turn up, year to turn up.
All the trouble, they're coming because of higher gas prices, inflation, panic. All that's going to exploit on people to really love less. That's when we really going to start seeing people love people as always. Because everybody's out to get me because it's poor, everything. And then the propaganda. And this ain't going to be like TV in the 80s and 90s with the Gulf War. You didn't see commercials and join the army. No, you're going to see social media ads. Because it's now, you get constantly bombarded. Emails, text messages. You get text messages just from random numbers.
Hey, did you vote? You make sure you vote?
Yeah. Right. Look and say, have you joined the draft? Right. Or have you enlisted in the army yet? You're going to join the draft. They're just going to take it as
It's a little bit more. All right, can I bring it out? Then
okay, it's real quick. I'm getting the point. Because it goes with what I just read about setting in array. Ezekiel 38:7. This is talking about what's going on now with refuge. Be thou prepared. Right? Because the word was to prepare or put in place, set in place. It says, be thou prepared and prepare for thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee. The assembly of those great nations. It says, and be thou a guard unto them.
Oh, see that? Yeah. So Russia is like the big guard dog.
Right. That's Mama Bear. That's Mama Bear.
That's Mama Bear.
Oh, they said it on the news. Who was that who was looking at the news? I think it was Rob. When the news, what did that channel say yesterday when we was looking at it on TV about Russia? He said something about the bear.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. I forgot what quote it said.
That's Mama Bear though.
Yeah.
Hey, but you got to think and say he shall be a guard, right? Yeah. Russia said, what did Russia say? Russia's making very brazen statements in the public eye. Vladimir Putin said, we moving in on Ukraine. If anybody intervene with what we're doing, you will be faced with something the most catastrophic historical thing that you've ever been faced with. So basically, fuck your sanctions. Yeah, Biden from here, we're going to close your banks. We're going to impose severe sanctions. I said, I don't give a fuck. Do something.
They did it. They don't give a fuck.
Hey, we got China behind us. You think we heard about your sanctions? We got China, one of the strongest economies in the world. That's alliance with us. Fuck your banks. Let's set our banks up in China. Nigga, we on the move. So what America is going to have to do, I'm telling you what they got to do now, they got to show their muscle. They got to start moving. They got to start flexing. They got to. Yeah. They looking like a punk, man. NATO nobody, everybody sanctions. Y'all the big bad bully on the block. Do something. But we know it ain't gonna happen because of prophecy. All right. So now let's go back. That was it, right? That was it. All right. Let's go back to that. And then Ezekiel 38. Then whatever you got.
It says back in Jeremiah 50:9. It says, from thence she shall be taken
Their arrows shall be as a mighty expert. So remember, it said first he gonna raise them up, put them in array around them, and then it said then what? It says then from thence she shall be taken. From that array, from thence shall she be taken. Meaning what? That's when this motherfucker gonna get hit. That's right. It ain't. Look how fast Russia got Kyiv in how many days? 2 days. 2 days. It don't take long to get in position. The longest aspect of war is getting all the people, getting the plan, getting the strategy, moving all of the equipment, financing, making sure everybody is set up. Once you set up, you just move. It don't take long. So when they start moving, it says from thence will she shoot at her. So that means now that they on the move, that means we get ready to see some very exciting things. You know?
So like you gotta think about it too. Remember in the Cold War with the Soviet and America, the Cuban missile crisis.
Yep.
Right? The Soviet had deployed certain missiles over to Cuba.
Yep.
Well, we always mention BRICS nations. BRICS starts with a B. Brazil. So
Brazil.
they're getting closer again to America by getting Brazil involved.
Yep.
Cuba still we right back.
Really, to be honest,
an ally to Russia to this day.
Well, the thing about it, really, America is glorified in the eyes of America, but really, if you looking at it, let's say you don't know nothing about the world and you just came down and heard all of this, you're gonna be like, well, it sounds to me that Russia got the strongest allies. They really do. You know, look, right now, somebody Google the top 10 armies or militaries in the world. And let's see who has the top 10 strongest militaries in the world. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna say if they Russia based or American based. Let's read it. Say number one then
from the top, number one, you got Russia.
Russia got the number one military in the world. Go ahead.
Damn. Second, you got France.
That's America. Okay.
Third, America.
All right, two America.
Fourth, China.
Russia.
That's 2 on 2. The fifth is India.
Russia.
The sixth is Japan.
America.
Seventh is UK.
America.
Eighth is Germany.
America. See, they lying because I read another article.
It said UK. See, that's still really that's a neutral.
Yeah. Hey, you know what I was looking for?
I got a different one.
Bro, I'm telling you, I read a list, and I only seen 2 American countries on there.
Yeah, this one says.
Let me see.
U.S.
Read it, bro.
It says U.S. first, then Russia, China, India, Japan, South Korea, France, Italy.
No, they lying. Because there's another article. They had Brazil. They had majority Russian country. I'm like, see, they got the stronger allies. Okay? But see, you know, what's happening, man, is a lot of the media we get is going to be pro-American. It's going to be pro-biased, pro-American.
Yeah, it's all bullshit.
And guess what's another? You're right, because even so, like when they say Japan,
right?
You really fucking think Japan?
They want exactly.
That's what I was gonna say too. Even if they had allies with America now, they're gonna turn on them.
They're gonna turn. Ain't nobody gonna be sticking with America. That's the hook. All right, so
there's another one. Turkey.
Yeah.
Oh, they been turned.
They said, they been against that. It's gonna be easy, man. Russia, Vladimir Putin is about to go on a tear. He about to be, man, everybody, they gonna be fucking with him, man. Hey, like, man, we fuck with Putin, man. Let's get in league with him, man. So let's get into Ezekiel 38, bro.
This is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 1. And the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against God, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal,
right,
and prophesy against him.
Now, when we go into the chief princes of Meshech and Tubal, to the outside person that got a little understanding, it sounds like it's talking about the sons of Japheth. But it's actually talking about the land masses where Meshech, Tubal, Gog, Magog, Togarmah, all of the children of Japheth dwelt there, but the Edomites run those lands. Okay? So that's what it's going into. So these nations that are occupying these lands is who we prophesying against them boys too. Okay? Because yeah, Russia gonna do their part, but to be honest, hey, look, man, we ain't your ally. At the end of the day, they still Edomites. Yeah, the Lord is gonna use them, to take out America, but they unprofitable. Yeah, we really the only ones, because it's really three superpowers.
Don't they come against Yasharallah after everything?
Exactly.
Don't they? Yeah.
Well, it's really three superpowers: Russia, America, and Yahweh Shemel.
Yeah. They come at us, don't they? Once we're in the land or something.
Say it again.
Don't they turn towards us once they've done something to America, and then it's them and they're fighting? Don't they come at us or something?
I'm not sure.
I don't got the precept. I just remember reading it, so that's why I'm messing up. It's in Ezekiel.
Not Ezekiel. Ezekiel 39.
Yes, sir. It's I think
where he says, "I'm still against thee,"
or so. Yeah, and they come at us. Let us go to the ones without the city without walls. Aren't we? Is that us? And they come at it? Okay, I was
just talking about America and Israel.
Okay, my bad. I thought that was them coming at us. I was like,
let us go up against the city of unwalled villages.
Right.
Yeah, that's talking about America and
the land.
The land is destroyed. Yeah, the land is talking about the land.
Okay. My bad.
Yeah. No, you good, bro. All right, let's keep going in there. Read it from the top again.
Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 2. Verse 1, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against God, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord power, behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal.
Yeah, so although the Lord is going to use the Russians to do a magnificent work, he's still against the Russians. He used America to do a magnificent work, but he was still against America, right? America did a lot of magnificent works for the Lord, but he was still against them. He wasn't with them. It was for a purpose. Go ahead.
Verse 4.
Right.
And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws.
Oh, so now we already got the person, which is Gog and Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, right? To them, the Lord said he's going to put hooks in their jaws. Now, if you put a hook in somebody's jaw, what's going to happen? The whole body is going to turn.
Their head.
Right?
Yeah.
It's going to turn, and if you turn him back, that means you're going to turn him back to the way where he started. So what the Lord is doing is telling you that he's controlling the Russians, and he's going to turn back that spirit of the Soviet Union.
If I may, Putin said, I want to say maybe in the 90s. He might have said in the 90s or during the bill. Yeah, he's been around that long. During the time of the 90s, or around, I want to say around Bill Clinton, he said one of the worst geopolitical, you know what I'm saying? One of the worst geopolitical moves in history was the fall of the Soviet Union, man. That's what he feels. He feels like that's one of the worst geopolitical moves.
Too. He said something like that too. Like he's down, bro.
He's really for that.
All about it.
Read that real quick. Yeah, bring it out.
This is Isaiah 13 and 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it.
So now we hear about the Medes, right? Like, you might think, oh, that's talking about Japheth again, because the Medes go back to one of the sons of Japheth, the son of Madai. All right, but the Medes that it's talking about the Russians in here. What's that, Isaiah 13, right? Yeah. Read it again.
So Isaiah 13 and 17. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them.
So the Lord is the one that's actually putting that demon on Vladimir Putin. He got a whole heavy demon on him, man. He's not playing. This dude is on the warpath, man. Okay, go ahead, bro.
If I may add, too, just went back to that Ezekiel 38 he just read. You go into the Hebrew word for stir up. It means to basically to wake up or to rouse up. So that's the Russians. You know, like I said, the old Soviet Union. They've been laying dormant. You know, for years. Now it's being stirred back up. It's being waking up, man. You know, like that old bear is coming out of hibernation, man.
Yeah. Like, coming out of hibernation.
It says, I read verse 18. Isaiah 13, 18. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb, and their eyes shall not spare children.
Yeah, because when Russia started to unleash their arsenal, they're not going to have this puppy dog spirit about the kids. Make sure the kids get out. They really killing kids now. Okay, that's a part of war. It's only the fucking nigga on the sign that get all tripped up over this stuff, man. Okay, get the kids up out of there, man. Come on, not the kids, man. Okay, you gotta leave the kids up out of this, man. It's always especially a nigga. If you see a nigga with a bald fade, just head for the hill. Any nigga with a bald fade, high top bald fade, just go ahead and clear the room, man. Stay out of that nigga path. That nigga's a demon to the utmost power. Okay? Jake is the only one that don't understand warfare, man. Just annoying. And there's always a nigga with some type of fade or some type of fucking dreadlock or some type of weirdo energy. That kids, bro, like, come on, man. Kids, man. What are you talking about? You have to seize countries, nigga. Right. These kids ain't gonna do nothing but grow up and be men. Right. Grow up and be soldiers. Right. That's what it's hard. Right. They don't think. They're emotional, man.
That's why if it was left up to niggas, we would be here forever in slavery.
Right.
Because a nigga can't make no moves like that.
Yeah, man. You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing with a nigga. Only thing you can do with a nigga is stay away from it.
Well, that's why you know what? Through the spirit, Bishop, that's why the Lord gonna send you black niggas to war.
Yeah.
Because you ain't fighting for us.
Yep.
So the Lord might as well use you for something else. So the Lord gonna ship all of you Tyrones and you fucking
you dummies,
and you all of you niggas, man.
Yeah, they
go to war.
They not gonna have you black ass niggas driving the jet seat. You're gonna be in the back with that crooked ass helmet on, firing the gun. That's what you niggas gonna be in. They gonna put you in the back seat because you ain't no trained professional pilot. You can't drive no tank. So they gonna put your ass in there with that crooked ass fucking helmet on. Yeah. And you gonna just be fucking there to let a gun off, man. Right. You niggas ain't no trained skillsmen. Niggas gonna be crazy. They gonna put you niggas on the front lines, man.
Speak about that in Ezekiel 38. They got to come up against people in Israel.
Yep.
They're speaking about it 2/3, man.
Yeah.
They're gonna be a part of that battle too. Man.
Niggas gonna be over there just degenerate. Don't know what the fuck the drill sergeant talking about. Got the assignment all wrong. Just out there, just to take up space.
Right. Bro, you know, remember when we asked Jake that came up here one time. We was at our camp, and we had asked him, we was like standing right here, it was like, which way is north, south, east, and west? Right. And man, they gonna have niggas over there in the Middle East, go north. This way? That's not north, right?
I can't wait to see a large absence of niggas on American streets.
I can't wait.
Because they in the war.
I can't wait.
Niggas gonna be on that big ass fucking cargo plane looking simple as all hell, man. Getting dropped off in the Middle East off a parachute. You better know how to pull that string, nigga.
That's funny.
Nigga, the only thing they're gonna do is say, nigga, jump off the plane. And you better know how to pull that goddamn string. You know?
Nigga. You gonna be racist too.
Right. Niggas gonna be victims of friendly fire and everything, man.
It's Ezekiel 38 and 16. And thou shalt come up against my people of Israel as a cloud to cover the land.
Yeah, because see, hey, what we were saying the other night, that really Israel we a part of that World War II.
That's right.
Except we the only nation that's not gonna fight with nuclear missiles. We're gonna be the only nation of people that's gonna fight with actual spiritual power. But that's our strength. Our strength was never missiles. Our strength was always the spiritual power.
I'll make the creature my weapon.
There you go. Yep. Jeremiah 51. You know, so we gonna be a part of certain skirmishes. We gonna have dealings with certain of these people, these troops in America. Yeah. We gonna have real serious dealings and encounters. You know, but it ain't gonna be with no missile or no gun. And we got an Air Force. That's the Angels. You know, Yahweh Shai and the Angels. And then we got a Navy. That's Leviathan and the other sea creatures.
And whatever else.
The beast of the field. Right. The beast of the field. Yeah, behemoth. Yeah, there's gonna be certain big animals that's gonna come out. So hey, see, we be thinking, sometimes you be thinking like, But no, the Lord already got the reinforcements around us.
That's right.
We just got to worry about teaching, telling, and warning.
That's the spirit, man, because you were talking about how the other nations are set in array.
Yeah.
We got that word, Iraq.
Yep.
It means to arrange. Well, the Lord's done already arranged it. Ooh, we got that. We got Dallas, Atlanta, New York, Holland.
Yep.
We already got the garrison.
Yep.
The Lord already set his garrison.
It's already set up.
And now y'all can do your thing.
Yeah. Y'all gonna move in position.
Set up.
Yeah, hey, because the Spirit of the Lord, hey, to be honest, man, the Lord can turn us up in the snap of a finger.
Yeah.
We're already in place.
It's a light thing for the Lord to even raise our strength. That's a light thing to make us. We might just one day just go from everybody on average being 5'8", 6 feet tall, and we. Damn, bro, you got 2 you too. It's really about to go home.
Dang, bro.
Hey, certain brothers gonna be praising the Lord. Shit, I'm one of them. I ain't got it. All right, let's get back into the scripture. See, this is how you do it. You gotta have fun with the truth, man.
Yeah, man.
You gotta love this thing, man. You gotta breathe that spirit of prophecy, man. All right, but that's what it's about. Russia is getting set and put in place to nuke America. People don't know that.
That's right.
A lot of y'all are just missile food, man.
Right.
Y'all don't even see what's coming, man. All right, go ahead, bro.
It says,
that was it on there. Let's go back into the hooks in the jaw, bro, and then we're gonna get ready to wrap it up.
This is Ezekiel 38, verse 4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thine army, horses and horsemen.
So look at what the Lord is saying right there. The Lord is saying, I will. From there, hey, Baba Prashad, Elder, can you get that muster of the host? I think it's like 4 or 5 minutes right there.
oh yeah.
Muster of the host. Because remember, when we read in the scriptures, the Lord continues to say, I will put the hooks in your jaws. I will raise up an assembly of nations from your country. I will do this. I will do that. So that tells us that the Lord is the one doing it. You got it, bro.
Yep. It's Isaiah 13 and 4. It says, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people.
Yep.
A tumultuous noise of the kingdoms.
Yep.
Of nations gathered together.
Meaning, hey, in other words, the nations are on the move. You should be very on point right now, man. These militaries are moving. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
It says, the Lord of hosts mustereth the hosts of the battle.
Hey, could you get that word muster, like the definition?
I looked it up earlier.
Oh, that's the spirit, bro.
We go into it means basically to call up, really. Muster, it means to call up. So all the armies and these nations, the Lord's calling them up.
Hey, well, then we just read, I will raise up an assembly of country. So, but the Lord said the Lord of hosts, meaning the Lord of armies. The Hebrew word for host is Tazabawaf. Okay? Tazabawaf, which means armies. The word Tazabah means soldier. Tazabawaf means army. So you would say in the Hebrew, Adawan Shah Tazabawaf, the Lord of hosts, or Ha Adawan Shah Tazabawaf, the Lord of hosts, mustereth the host of the battle. Mean raise up the armies to the battle. What battle? The battle at Armageddon. Okay? We almost there, man. We almost fucking there, man. Everybody getting, I'm sorry, y'all. Everybody all nervous and shook up about what's going on. Man, we fucking happy, man. We happy. We happy to see what's going on, man. Because this equates our deliverance. So now we gotta continue to work on ourselves. Get ourselves together, man. Get our houses in order, man.
That's right.
Okay? Because that means we get ready to be presented to before the Lord. All right? We getting ready to go before the Lord. So that means we in good times, man. All right? Let's get back to that Ezekiel 38.
Ezekiel 38, verse 4, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor.
Now the horses and horsemen goes into what? It goes into all of the military vehicles, the Tomahawk missiles, the fighter jets, the tanks, the MRAPs, all the subs, That's the power. The power. What? Because what is a military without all of this stuff? Power.
Teeth. Yeah, what's a lion without teeth?
Yeah. You ain't really gonna be too. I mean, you know, you might be, but if that nigga ain't got no teeth, I mean,
I ain't afraid of no toothless lion.
Right. You know, the most the nigga could do is just call you. You know, you more so scared of that nigga's fight.
Yeah, man.
You know, but if that, the most he could do is probably, you know, put a whole bunch of pressure on your arm. But that's just like these nations. What is their power without their horses? Okay, nothing. That's why when ancient wars were fought, you always had the horsemen. Okay, if you had more horses than another army, you pretty much gonna beat them niggas.
Yeah, elephants.
Yeah. Because it does what? It gives you leverage or elevation over them. Okay, positioning the water, bro. It's all about position. That's why what you see happening. You see all of the far eastern countries converging more west because it's position. We need everything far east and back. America getting in position. We can't just have an air force. We got to get higher than that. We need a space force because we're gonna meet the Lord at a higher point, so that it give us position to actually have a better fight. Okay, so war is all about strategy and position. The fight, that's the easy part. Okay, that you just let your shit off. But the hard part is taking territories and getting in position. Okay,
and you know this is history because like with Rome and what's his name?
Hannibal.
Yeah, Hannibal Barca.
That was the whole point. It was position. That's why they would wait until the march through from Africa to Italy. Yeah. Let me read this real quick for you. This is Daniel 8, and like you say, positioning. This is Daniel 8, and I'm gonna start at 4. The point's at 5, and it says, "And I saw the ram pushing westward and northward and southward, that no beast might stand before him."
Now that ram, all right, that we read about right here, that ram represents the Persian and the Medes. Okay, because remember it say he had 2 horns, one was higher than the other. That mean y'all prophets. You see what I'm saying? That mean y'all prophets because it say one horn was higher than the other. The high horn was the Iranians or the Persians, and the little horn was the Medes. But notice it said I saw the ram pushing northwards, eastward, and westward, right?
Westward, northward, and southward.
Westward, northward, and southward. And when you look at the movements of the Persian Empire, those are the lands that they converged on. Position. Go ahead, bro.
So that no beast might stand before him,
right?
Neither was there any that could deliver out of his hand, but he did according to his will.
Yep. So the importance of it was what? That Persia started out as a small country and expanded to 127 provinces. They gained land, they gained control. When you have power, when you have a position, you have power, and when you have power, you have control.
Hey, it's like getting man, Shaq beat you down to the post, and he got you. Man, Shaq get to that block. I'm just saying, you use a Shaq or a player that size.
Yeah.
If he get to that block and he get to where he want, there's nothing you could do when he's in position. That's real.
Because now all he got to do is just use his power. The hardest part for Shaq is to get in that position.
So they be like, they push him off of his position so he don't get to his
right.
Because once he get there,
all he got to do is use his power to do what?
The ball.
And that's the easy part. Yeah. So letting the missiles off is the easy part. Getting in position is a little bit more. I ain't gonna say harder, but more tedious.
Yeah.
Because it take more strategy. It's prep.
Everything with prep is longer than the actual action. Done. Right. I'm gonna read verse 5 is another point, and it says, and as I was considering, behold, a he goat came from the west.
Oh, so now we got another goat that's coming from the west. By show of hands, who know what that goat represents? Show of hands, who know what that goat represents? That's good, man. That shows that brothers is on point with these breakdowns, man. That goat represents Alexander the Great. Okay, that was the start of the Grecian regime.
And it said he came from the west because Greece would have been more west
of
Persia. So he came from the west. He had to meet him.
Yeah, because if you look at Greece, the Grecian Peninsula. I think it goes into the Mediterranean, right? The Grecian Peninsula is in the Mediterranean. That's west. That's west of Iran.
Yeah.
Is that considered the beginning of the rising or of
Yeah.
the Edomites?
That was the beginning
That's their start.
That was the rise of the Greek Empire.
So it's correct to say that then.
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah. So you can really say the ram represents Greece, but in more in depth, it represents Alexander the Great.
Finish this off for you. And it says, and as I was considering, behold, and he goat came from the west on the face of the whole earth, and touched not the ground, and the goat had a notable horn between his eyes.
Yeah, that notable horn that represents that power that he came with. And that horn, that power that he had was Alexander. Okay? Alexander, man, that dude was
strategist, right?
Man, he had strategy down pat.
So I said, when he touched the ground, meaning he was moving
Swift. Yep.
He was a leopard.
I mean, whatever you said earlier, like, even though the Lord used them, doesn't mean
doesn't mean he was righteous. The Lord used. Hey, well, the thing about it is, the Lord can use the wicked to do good things, but that don't make them the seed of righteousness.
That's right.
You had Darius. Yeah, that was a good thing, but that don't mean he had children of the Most High. You know, go ahead, bro.
Oh, that was the point I was.
That was it.
The positioning.
And then if you keep going into it, it say that out the goat came 4 more horns, and they one pushed westward, and north and south. That goes into the 4 generals, because that was the conquest of establishing the Greek Empire. Yep. But they had to get in position. They had to move their armies around. They had to go and take over certain kingdoms. And then when they took those kingdoms over, after they took over the strongholds, they did what? They enforced political measures. Listen, we want this capital. We're going to take this capital until you submit. Once you submit, you can have your land, you can have everything, your family, you can practice your religion. You're going to be subject to the way of Greece, and you're going to pay us a tax.
We're going to rule over you.
But we're going to rule over you. That's all that happens.
What it is.
That's all that happens. What do you think we're going to do?
And that's what Christianity does not teach at
all. When New Jerusalem descends onto the earth, we're going to go do the same exact strategy. And we're going to say, this is our land. This is our shit. We're going to kill some of the men. We're going to take the women. And y'all going to be servants. And then after we finish, this going to be our land. This going to be, y'all can live here. But y'all still going to have to pay us.
Hey, Isaiah the 60th chapter going to come to pass.
The forces of the Gentiles. Okay?
Wow.
Now, that was it. Was that it on that?
I think so.
Yeah.
Horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor.
Yep.
Even a great company with bucklers and shields.
There go that great company again, that Assembly of Nations. Go ahead.
All of them handling swords.
Yeah, all the swords, the modern day sword, it's the gun. You can say the gun, but if you want to be more advanced on a higher level, hey, it's the missile.
ICBM.
It's the ICBM. That's it. Don't. Hey, the only thing that tops an ICBM nuclear missile is a chariot.
That beam from a chariot, man.
Yeah. Hey, one angel can destroy the earth with one blast. So that's pretty much. That ain't even fair. You know what I'm saying? So the modern day weapon is the missile, the sword. Okay, that was it, right, bro? Yeah. Somebody hold Isaiah 34 at the top. You got something?
Yeah, I got it.
Go ahead, bro.
This Psalm 75:6. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But the Most High is the judge.
Yeah.
He putteth one down and setteth up another.
So you see now, hey, that's heavy. Because see, the brother just read the scripture about the ram pushing east, west, and south, right?
Yeah.
And the scripture just said promotion don't come from the east, west, and south, but the Lord is the judge. So the Lord put the spirit on the Persians to set that up. Just like the Lord is putting the spirit on the Russians to set their positioning up, man. He's the one that's doing the whole thing, man.
Bishop found the precept where he said, and he went into the word mustard, and it said to raise up or promotion.
Yep, to promote. Oh, read that again. That's a good scripture, bro.
This Psalm 75:6. For promotion cometh neither from the east, nor from the west, nor from the south. But the Most High is the judge. He putteth down one and setteth up another.
Hey, at the end of the day, when you go to court, if you go to court, you be like, I got a court date. Really, nigga, That's the judge's court date, nigga. He just told your ass to come to court. That's right. He's the judge, not you. I gotta go to court. Like, yeah, I said, I put it in the system. I could do this. I could do this day. I can't do that day. Yeah, judge, your ass was summoned. Just like the Lord is summoning up all the nations right now to the valley of Yahweh Shabbat. The Lord is the one that's doing this. Okay? You don't go in the system and be like, all right, I think I'm gonna go to court on this day. The Lord, the judge tell your black ass when to go to court, and your ass better show up. Or he gonna hit the gavel so hard he gonna put a hole in the goddamn motherfucker. Give your ass 50 years, man. Okay? I can't wait for Esau to just start coming at you, Jakes, man. All this hooting and hollering out here, man. We in heavy times, man. You Jakes is about to get it, man. That's right. You Jake, hey, 2/3 of you Hebrew Israelites, and the Lord gonna start with you that's in the house of Israel. A lot of y'all get ready to get it. And get it bad, man. The Lord gonna whoop y'all ass good this time, man. Okay? You got the Isaiah 34. We're closing on that. Isaiah 34. 34 now at the top. We're going to the nations.
It's Isaiah chapter 34, verse 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear.
Yeah, everybody come on over here, man. You know, we got a word for you over here. Come on over here and listen to what we got to say. Go ahead, bro.
And hearken.
Hearken. Listen up. Go ahead.
Ye people.
Yeah, meaning everybody, man. All the nations need to hear this, man. Okay? PSA. That's right, bro. Hey, the prophets have been raised up. You know, we come out here to shake you up. That's why we out here. We out here to shake you up. Go ahead, bro.
Let the earth hear, and all that is therein.
Meaning everybody, man. Everybody needs to hear what's going on right now. Go ahead, bro.
The world and all things that come forth of
the
it.
Lord, he emphasizing it, man. Everybody needs to hear this message. That's right. Hey, everybody out here right now, you need to hear this message that we talking about. All right? World War III is on the rise. That's right. The Lord is getting ready to destroy America. That is the message that the world needs to hear. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 2. For the indignation of the Lord is upon all nations.
Everybody, including these niggas. That's right. Lord, all nations. He didn't say some. He said everybody, man. Go ahead, bro.
And his fury upon all their armies.
Go ahead.
He have utterly destroyed them.
Yeah.
He have delivered them to the slaughter.
So the Lord ain't happy with the Russians. The Lord ain't happy with the Ukrainians. He's not happy with the Chinese. He's not happy with the American army or the Brazilian army. He's setting all of this up to destroy every single army on the face of the earth. Okay? Wow. That's what the Lord is doing. He's stirring the pot to destroy every single erected army in the planet Earth.
Right. The scriptures say all your pruning hooks and your spears are going to be beaten, or your spears are going to be beating the pruning hooks, man. There shall be no more war.
Yep. Yeah. That's in Isaiah the 2nd chapter. That's right. Yep. But now the Lord said, right now you need to beat your plowshares into spears. Then he did in the kingdom, you know, beat your spears into plowshares, man. Go ahead, bro.
Verse 3. Verse 3. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood.
Yep. The governments. Yeah, see, these governments are going to fall because what is the government without a standing military? It's a fucking nobody. If you don't have somebody to fight for your legislation, you're nothing.
You're just black people at that point.
Exactly. Right. Yeah, basically, you just niggas. Yes. Niggas is the only people walking around with nothing, holding on to America. America's gonna slap you niggas on the front line like a fucking flapjack. Just flip you niggas, man. Every Edomite gonna be commissioned to the back, and every nigga with a fade gotta go to the front.
Now we gotta be in the front.
They gonna give you a fade in it, and they gonna give you niggas 1960 guns, muskets. Yeah, muskets. They gonna give you niggas the guns from World War II.
Single shot.
Yeah,
crack that little gunpowder.
Right. Every nigga to the front. The devil gonna have to start getting back like that. I want every nigga in the front 3 rows. Every white person in the back. With
blanks.
Yeah, with blanks. Nigga, you niggas, boy, go ahead, bro.
Isaiah 34 verse 4. And all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
Yeah, when the scriptures say the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, it's going into the mushroom cloud from that nuclear missile. Okay? Now it's going to be multiple. You're going to see multiple mushroom clouds all over America due to the amount of there we go. Like the elder got the picture up. But you're going to see millions of these. There's going to be millions of mushroom clouds at one time. That's why it's going to look like a lake of fire. Okay? That's why from the heavens it's literally going, because you're going to see the cloud, the smoke, but you're going to see the fire illuminating the smoke. And it's going to look like a lake of fire. But you ain't going to be able to see land. You're just going to see clouds and fire. That's what we're going to be like, oh shit, man.
So you got to be up there.
Yeah.
The only way to survive is to be up there.
Yep. Imagine, bro. Imagine a nuclear, 2 nuclear missiles hitting back to back in the same spot. That means that's gonna be double the explosion.
And they're bigger now than they ever were.
Yeah. Just think about that, bro. Like if one has the power to explode in that capacity, imagine 2 of them hitting in the same vicinity. When the second one hit it, it ain't gonna do nothing but take the rest of them elements and blow it up even higher, intensify the water. So it's gonna be a real nasty. It's gonna be a real nasty thing, man.
When those nukes go off, man, the sound is gonna kill a lot of you people, man. The sound alone, the brightness is gonna kill you. A lot of you not just going. You're gonna die from the steps of an explosion. Right? Yeah. Some of you, the shot, the ground getting hit. Some of you gonna die from that.
Yeah.
The heat. Some of you gonna die from the heat. Some of you gonna die from radiation poison.
That's right, bro. It's gonna get ugly, man. Go ahead, bro.
And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf.
All of their armies gonna fall down like a leaf from a tree. Say that part again, bro.
And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falling from the vine.
Go ahead.
That's a flex.
And as
right
a falling fig from the fig.
Yeah, that's a flex.
That's the Lord flexing.
That's a flex. You don't stand a chance, man.
You don't stand a fucking chance, man.
Every army. That's why the Spirit had me say that. The Lord is putting all you armies in position to bring each and every last one of you down to the ground. And He's going to start with America. And after America, every single standing military in the world will be brought to nothing.
Right. Man, Yahweh Shai is destroying the nations of now. And again, we got to remember Daniel. We are in Daniel's dream, man.
Yeah.
So he literally, the Lord is coming to still destroy the residue of Medo-Persian, the residue of ancient Babylon,
Bring it
residue of the Greco-Roman Empire, man.
Bring it out.
Like, this is why the Lord is the King of Kings. He's the ultimate. He's the ultimate because He's coming back and He's destroying thousands of years of military power at once, man.
That's the rock.
That's who we serve. That's who we serve. In 1 hour. Yeah. Here it is. You nations have spent hundreds of years, trillions of dollars for your military. We always talk about America's budget, but we don't really talk about the world's budget. Right. What's the world's budget for military? Right. Can you imagine that for the Lord to say, and y'all like the leaf falling off the tree in the fall?
Damn. Shit. That's a flex.
Bro, leaves, they don't take no work. When it's the cusp, right? The cusp of fall and winter, and them leaves,
it don't take a hurricane.
It don't take a lot of wind.
It don't take a hurricane to blow that leaf
fall off.
You can go out there.
Damn.
That's all the Lord gonna do. He's gonna breathe on you.
That's
just gonna breathe on you.
Put your fucking candle out, man.
You nations do not stand a chance with Yahweh Bashim Al-Bashai, man.
That's all those
you don't
crowns
stand
on
a chance.
head.
That's all the crowns. America,
but like
America
that,
gonna
like
get taken down.
That's how they get on his head. Like
America gonna get taken down by nuclear missile fire. Dang. But a lot of these other nations, they gonna get walked down.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put our foot up their ass.
You're gonna get walked down, man. There ain't gonna be no, assault from a distance. You know, you gonna see them. You gonna see that the elect coming into your fucking country, walking you down, man.
No weapons, just these.
And maybe you use some power.
Tell you, I just wanna fuck people up
like that.
But like supernatural.
Supernatural.
Punch a hole right into someone's skull.
Man, I'm telling you, man. These other nations, you're gonna get walked down step by step.
Wow.
Every last one of you. Because we read Ezekiel 38, right? But what about the next chapter? The next chapter speaks about a walk down. We're going into every single country, every single solitary country that has people residing and living in it will be overtaken by the throne of David.
That's right.
And the sword of Yahweh Bashana Rashad. That's what's getting ready to happen. Okay? We close, man. We close. That's why we gotta hold our post. Because you're gonna want to be a part of that conquest.
Yes, sir.
You're gonna want to be a part of that trip. That's gonna be fun, man. Got all you motherfucking heathens in chains and shackles 10 fucking miles long.
Right.
Woo! Right. You gotta walk. The heathen, the chain so long, it's from here to fucking Augusta. Full of heathens.
Right.
Everybody rounded up, getting hauled off, getting separated and traded. Every weapon getting annihilated and taken down. Every idol getting dismantled, man. That's what's happening right now, man.
That's right.
All right? So with that, hey, Lord willing, that was an edifying camp. Hey, we want to give all praises, all glory, and honor to
Yahweh.
All right, double honors once again to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone. Hey, peace, love, many blessings to the elect. Stay strong, keep fighting. Shalom.
Shalom.